Product provided by Nintendo. Alright, Dragon Drive, or Drag X Drive if you want to be technical. In concept, this game is really simple. It's just 3v3 wheelchair basketball. You can play with friends or with bots, and there's a few mini games on the side. But the way you interact with your character and control this game with the Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Cons was the main appeal for me, and really is what makes this game worth checking out. Dragon Drive's whole control scheme is based around using the new mouse feature on the Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Cons. To control your character, you slide the Joy-Cons either on your leg or across a table to simulate the feeling of rolling the wheels in a wheelchair. And then raising your hands up to flick the shot, or throw your hands around to block, wave to signal for a pass, and even go for the dunk by slamming down. And then there even comes in the more advanced techniques, like lifting one up before the other to do these bunny hops. And there's been players I've seen online who have already taken this to like such an insane level. A lot of games are fun to pick up, easy to pick up, and hard to master. I feel like this is one of those games that is pretty difficult to pick up and is even more impressive when you see somebody who can master these controls. Now with the controls out of the way, let's get more in depth with the gameplay. Drag X Drive takes place in this big building called the Park, and it's basically like a skate park with 2 basketball courts in the center. There's a few mini games around the side that come down to speed challenges, jump rope, and then like trying to score the most points in a given time limit. And you can do these mini games in between matches while you're waiting for your turn if you don't have the right amount of players. The lobby system I think is really neat. It holds up to 12 people. And while waiting for your turn in the match, you could either do some of the mini games or spectate. And they have this really solid spectating mode where you control the camera and you can see the whole court. The main 2 intermission mini games are a small race or one where a ball is thrown and you chase after it. I really enjoyed those mini games, and we had a lot of fun with them when I played with a group of friends. Drag X Drive is one of those games that really benefits from having a group of friends with you to play with. But having friends around is not always possible, and it's certainly not a necessity to have a good time with this game. Although there's a lot of aspects of this game that I do enjoy and had a lot of fun with, there are some design choices that just don't fully hit the mark. My major issue with the online is that there is no way, as far as I can tell, to join a lobby with friends and just consistently play the main basketball game with your friends on a team against random people. Another gripe I have with this game is just the general look of it. It's very generic looking, and there isn't too much in ways of customizing your character. You can change a few colors on the wheels, and there's some accessories you can put on your helmet, like horns or bunny ears, but just not enough, really. And there is only one stadium to play in. I like what the park does, and it fits the vibe for what they're going for, but I kind of wish there was more than one stadium to play in, just to mix it up a little bit. But with all that said, I really did have a good time with Drag X Drive. And despite the somewhat generic look and questionable decisions with the online system, this game delivers a experience that is unlike anything else I've played. This type of game does not exist and anywhere else, and I love when Nintendo does weird stuff like this. And it's one of those games that I genuinely think anybody with a Nintendo Switch 2 should at least give a shot at some point. And if you're interested in seeing more of this game, you can check out this video here where I played with some of my friends, and it got real wacky.